Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the like or subscribe button so you get alerts whenever I post a new video. So today I'm going to be doing a short demo using these Cobra water mixable oils, and what I'm going to be demoing today is how to paint greens. I used to get stuck painting greens, and a lot of people always ask me how to paint better green leaves. So we'll go over a few mixes that we can use when painting greens. So thank you for joining me. Well, first thing you want to do is you want to get your paints out. So get some of each color and just work on that. So first of all, you could mix with your brush, or you could take some of this yellow here and some of this primary, it's called primary magenta, and make an orange. Because when I mix greens and I've got a bunch of color going, like a full palette, I'll usually put some orange out there. So just take a little bit of orange, yellow, a little bit of that magenta, and mix up a little bit of orange. Okay, so I've got some orange. Now I'm just going to take the rest of this green here, and I'm going to take some of this yellow and the blue. I'm jumping ahead of myself, and I'm just going to make some of this green. So I'm going to grab my yellow and put some more yellow out, because I'm going to do a few different color mixes that you can use for green. So for this green, we just put out some primary yellow and some of the primary cayenne to get this color here, and then we mix some orange. So I've got some of that green on my palette knife there. One more green I want to mix up is this yellow with, of all colors, some black. And this will make sort of I would say a lot of landscape painters use this, because it makes more of a kind of a mossy green. It's not so overpowering as this green. But once you start to make a few different greens, the beauty is you can take some of that mossy green and add it into this really bright green that we mixed up using the blue and the yellow. So now you've got a more, I would say it's a prettier green. And now, why did I mix the orange? Well, orange is a really good color to add. So I'm just taking a little bit of that, and I'm going to show you with my brush how I would mix that. So I'm going to just kind of take a little bit of that orange at a time and mix it into that puddle and I can see it needs all of it, so I'm going to add some more because it is such a bright green. So I don't know how well you can see that, but now that makes another shade of green that I quite like. This is a really pretty green. So we got more of that green. We got a real crazy green, a more neutral green, and we could take some of this and try. Now this is black and the primary yellow, and that's it. So now I'm going to add a little bit of, let's add a little bit of orange into this mix and see, or maybe even a little orange and a little more yellow into that mix. Gives you a real kind of rustic orange that you might put on a tree or something. You can add blue to it to get more of a, you know, if you have some shadow greens, you want something to be a little bluer, or you say you're doing a leaf like that, add a little white in there so you know you can get some of those cool, really cool greens if you add a little white into that mix. If you want to warm a green up, add back that some orange and some of that original green mix again. If you want a real dark green, just get a little bit of that magenta and add it into that black and yellow mix, and maybe a little bit of blue, and you'll get a real dark green. So one that you could make shadows with. But I tend to like this original mix, and I could add more yellow into that to get a real warm, sunny, say you're painting some flowers or a landscape where the grass has got some sun in it. You want to add that, this is a really pretty green. So that was made with the yellow, blue, and a little bit of white. So we just added a little bit of white, a little more yellow. If something's too bluey, just add some more yellow to it, and you see it really perks it up. If you want it really lime green, just add more yellow. And you know, as you can see, it takes just a little playing around, and you'll get there. It just takes a little practice. So those are quite a few greens you can make using just these 5 colors. And just a little practice each day, you'll be able to get a hang of this, no problem. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I'll look forward to our next little demo.